talk Warriors. Just real quick here, the scores over the last week. They went to Oklahoma City and lost, which isn't really breaking news because everybody loses in Oklahoma City, and basically when Oklahoma City goes anywhere because they've only lost one game all year. That was a blowout loss. They lost by like 24 points, but then they play two games in San Antonio and win both of those. You win 123-120 on Wednesday, and then you win 109-108 on Friday, and that game was an NBA Cup game. And then you follow that up with the big win on Sunday in New Orleans, 124-106. So your current standings 9-6, 7th in the West heading into today's game. Right now they're playing in Orlando. They're down 7 with about 6 minutes and change left in the fourth. So hopefully they can come back and make this interesting. This game's a bit of a nail biter right now. When you see, if you're on YouTube and you watch me glance up, that's because I'm checking the score. Because I'm like hoping they can pull this one out. But yeah. So as this this season goes, Draymond kind of keeps finding himself in some interesting situations. To start off the week, he was calling out the team for not trying so hard with that after that embarrassing loss, and then during the Warriors Pelicans game, he calls out he confronted a fan after getting heckled. The fan was basically kept calling him Angel Reese because he kept getting some rebounds. And he kept calling him Angel Reese, and he didn't really like that. So we'll see where that goes from here.
I did see I saw the clip of Draymond's podcast going into detail about this, and I hear his point where, like, okay, the first he in his summarizing his podcast, he says, okay, the first time you say it, I get it. Okay, good one. But then it just kept coming out. And then it started getting extra with profanity and things like that. Mm-hmm. And the thing that started to get under his skin, and he said this, and I agree with this, is like, you don't need to say it as like she's an insult. She's a professional player, and she's really good at her job. Maybe you don't like Angel Reese, but she's a good player, and she's a pro. So like using her name as a insult is not cool, and he doesn't want to be associated with that. And I think that's fair. That's absolutely. I think that's absolutely spot on. Okay, you got him the first time, and Vince, we've been to a lot of baseball games together. Mm-hmm. And, I think we've been together a few times where I'm, every now and then I like to give the business, especially if I'm close enough where I know they can hear me. Mm-hmm. And rule number one, I never try to use any profanity. I never insult them on a personal level.
Right.
And there's been quite a few times where I've gotten a response out of the player. Mark Quinn, he flipped me off. Left fielder of the Kansas City Royals. He flipped me off, and then we gave him a standing ovation. And and he laughed and was like, he gave us a thumbs up. We got to him.
Yeah.
And so there's been other players that we got to. It's all fun, but don't make it personal if you're a fan. Just because you bought a ticket and you're lubed up on liquid courage doesn't give you the right to say whatever. So Draymond acknowledged it. Be proud of that. You got to him. Let it go. But like, to use somebody else's, he got it absolutely right. To use Angel Reese as an insult it's not kosher. It's not cool.
Yeah. Yeah. That's spot on. To the game itself, the Pelicans game, Moses Moody went off in the first quarter. He hit 7 threes in that first quarter. That is the second most threes in a quarter in Warriors history. That's a Steph Curry number. Klay Thompson, and I believe Klay Thompson has the record. Steph Curry is number 2, and now Moses Moody is tied for second as well for threes in a quarter. Klay Thompson has the record from that one quarter, the Sacramento game back in like 2011 or whenever that was. Yeah, when he was at the 38 and a quarter or whatever it was that he dropped that third quarter. Yeah, that third quarter game. So that was so that was fun to watch as that game started. And yeah, the Warriors just kind of from that moment on in the game, they just kind of they jumped out to the lead. New Orleans would kind of start to close the gap a little, and then the Warriors would extend out, and then it just kind of was like just like almost like a slinky a little bit the entire game. Like New Orleans would come a little closer, the Warriors would stretch it back out, and that's just kind of how it went the entire game, so that it was nice to see them just kind of hold the lead and just kind of go, like they just kind of basically maintain for the majority of the game. So that was good.
Right.
Some Warriors off the court news as well. Steph Curry is leaving Under Armour. So the next shoe with Under Armour is the last one coming out early next year in February, I believe. So if you're a sneakerhead, these next Under Armour Steph Curry shoes, that's going to be the last ones with Under Armour. I believe he's going independent after this. So
yeah, interesting.
Yeah, interesting, noteworthy. I'm not really a sneakerhead, so I don't know what that means or anything other than that. I just wanted to bring it up for those of you who are. So da 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 da. Yeah, so let's see. The direct quote is Steph Curry says, "I'm excited about the future." And Steph Curry, he actually wore some Kobe Bryant shoes, I believe. He wore the Nike Kobe 6 Mambasita shoes during Friday's game as well, like kind of in homage, doing that when the news broke. So that was also noteworthy. So yeah. So there's that kind of news too. We're just making all kinds of news in the NBA. There's, arrests for gambling, there's sneaker news, and then there's just all over the map, baby. Just the news is everywhere for the NBA. It's just exciting times, exciting times. Let's anything else in the NBA we need to talk about? Oh, the Victor Wembanyama and the Draymond Green moment was kind of cool. On Friday, like the stare down. That was just kind of fun. If you haven't seen it yet, the bucket didn't count. So Draymond won that battle. I don't know, like if you haven't seen it yet, go on to
Wemby's hurt again though.
Yeah.
Like that's a concern. Like, it's like a lot of injuries piling up for extremely talented, but man, let me ask you this. I heard about this today.
Okay.
That there's the rumor is maybe a trade for Anthony Davis coming to the Warriors.
Are we giving up?
It would probably have to include Jonathan Kuminga as the centerpiece.
Because of the money, right?
Yep. And Kuminga's he's not playing right now.
Yeah. We need a big. I don't love it. Yeah, I don't love it. Like I'd rather have the wing. I mean, we're 9-6. But we need the big help. It feels neutral. I don't think we win that trade. I don't necessarily know that we lose that trade either. If by some miracle Anthony Davis is healthy, I think we win that trade.
Yeah, I just don't think. That's
the other thing. Like the dude's made of glass.
That's the thing.
I think
I feel like they'd get to the playoffs. And you're like, oh my God, he's played 60 games for us. Oh, we're so good. And then he gets hurt like game one of the playoffs.
That's the thing. But a lot of people had the injury concerns with Andrew Bogut. Bogut was a different situation because Andrew Bogut, it was always something different. Like it was never like the same injury twice with Bogut. He was just a
But
little
he
bit unlucky.
the main
But he
injury
was just
was
a monster.
that weird arm injury.
Yeah. But then when Bogut was able to string together a couple of healthy seasons, and then 2015 happened,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden that was the start of the dynasty, right? And that includes a healthy Bogut, and that was the emergence of Draymond, and Steph Curry became the MVP. So it all just kind of all came together all at once. The alchemy came, like happened all together at once.
Yeah.
So I mean, if if you make that trade, and it would have to be Kaminga, you're right, because of the money. Um, that move, like that's the kind of move you make. If you think you need the help at big, and you think you can handle the loss at the wing, right? If you think Moses Moody is ready to step up, big time, I think, I mean, this game that he just had against New Orleans, that certainly helps
Yeah.
lets you feel a little bit better about it. You got Seth coming to the team soon, if not already, right? He's
Yeah.
going to be able to sign here in a few days, I think, probably.
Yeah.
So it's close. The injuries are a concern. Um, if he's healthy, you win that trade.
Yep.
If he's not healthy, you lose that trade. If both of them are not healthy, it's a draw. And we've seen uh, we've seen Jonathan Kaminga not be healthy for long stretches as well. So I mean, it's tough. I mean, I honestly, this is one. It's close. I honestly think it's probably it's close enough. I could see why some people would be interested in making that deal. Um, Unfortunately, you don't have Nico Harrison there to pull that trigger anymore, because he got fired. Only took 9 months after that terrible, terrible trade to make that happen.
For sure.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah. I don't think.
Do you make that trade?
I don't think I do. I don't think I do because of health, because you already have Jimmy Butler that is not going to play a complete season. He's going to miss games.
Yep.
Draymond's going to miss games because of rest, injury, technical fouls,
Attitude. I was going to say, yeah.
Curry, he's going to miss games because of rest. And sometimes there's nagging injuries that it's just
Al Horford is just going to rest.
Al Horford doesn't play back to backs.
Exactly.
So now you're adding another guy that, even if healthy, you're probably not playing AD on back to backs, right? You're load managing him. And then, I mean, in his first game, he pulled his abdomen, or if I remember correctly. So
yeah,
the injury concerns are just through the roof.
Yeah, exactly.
With AD.
And I think that's why I lean toward no, but like it's close.
It's all how it comes out in the rinse, right?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
If he only plays,
what else? What are the other pieces that come along with it?
You make the trade and you get AD, and he misses a bunch of games in the regular season, but somehow you make the playoffs. However, and then throughout the playoffs, he's healthy and he plays to his maximum capability with a max ability, no injury, Anthony Davis, Jimmy Butler, Curry, Draymond, supporting cast in the playoffs. And those are the only 20 games you get from AD. Okay, that team could pull off a miracle. But you don't have the crystal ball to say, the end result, right? So
Yeah, I'd like to have him, 5 games before the season ends, just to help integrate a little bit, obviously as well. But yeah, it's tough, and the injury concerns. I tend to agree with you. They're a little bit too. I I think it's close though. I think it's a discussion worth having at the very least. I
sure.
don't think I end up doing that deal, but it's close. I think it's worth it's worth talking about, and maybe if they add some more pieces, if you can like add some picks in there, throw in some more, like if there's more picks thrown in, I don't know. There could be a way to sweeten that pot to make it worth it. I don't know. I don't know what picks they have. I don't know what picks we have. Um, yeah, like I
Yeah.
don't know. There might be a way to make it worth it. I don't know what that is. I need a little bit more though. I need a little
I
bit
just don't
more.
at the end of the day, I don't think it makes you better than OKC.
Yeah, that's the other part. Somebody else is gonna have to knock out OKC for us, because it wouldn't be
Right.
us at that point.
Yeah. I don't think it makes you better than OKC.
Yeah, that's fair.